Hey, everyone. It's your boy, back with another BLOODSTRIKE video. I hope you'll watch till the end and enjoy the video, because today, I'm going to tell you some tips that you don't know about the new striker, Kainda. So buckle up, it's going to be a wild ride. Let's break it down. Alright, so let's get into it. Kainda, man, this striker is like the ninja warrior we've all been waiting for. But, like any good ninja, mastering Kainda isn't as easy as just jumping into a game and hoping for the best. No. You've got to learn the ways of the ninja, or in this case, the striker. First things first, let's talk about Kainda's abilities. She's got some moves. She's like that one friend who always has a trick up his sleeve at parties, except Kainda's tricks actually work. No offense to that friend of yours who still thinks pulling a coin out of your ear is impressive. Let's start with Kainda's main ability, the phasing arrow. Now, this isn't just any regular arrow, it's got some serious tech behind it. Imagine firing an arrow that can travel through walls and slow down any enemies it hits. Sounds cool, right? Well, it is. But remember, this isn't just about spamming the arrow like you're trying to win a carnival game. Timing is everything. Think of the phasing arrow as that one thing in life that always catches up with you, like your homework or that last slice of pizza everyone forgot about. The key is to aim it just right and let it do the hard work for you. And hey, if you're level 5, guess what? You get an extra phasing arrow. It's like getting an extra life in a video game, except you're the one dishing out the damage. Next up, we've got Kainda's scouting arrow. This bad boy deploys a scouting arrow that reveals nearby enemies within a 7-meter radius. And here's the kicker, it even works through walls for a solid 15 seconds. But be careful, because just like your little brother messing with your stuff, it can be destroyed. Imagine being able to see what your opponents are up to before they even know you're there. It's like having eyes in the back of your head, or that one friend who's always one step ahead of everyone else. And here's a pro tip, the scouting arrow is perfect for catching campers. You know, those guys who hide in one spot all game like they're playing hide and seek? Well, with Kainda, you're always it, and they don't stand a chance. Now, you might be wondering, how do I use these skills together? Well, that's where the magic happens. The phasing arrow and scouting arrow are like peanut butter and jelly. They're good on their own, but together, they're unstoppable. Start by using the scouting arrow to reveal enemy positions. Once you know where they are, fire off a phasing arrow to slow them down and make their day a whole lot worse. It's like setting up the perfect prank. First, you let them think they're safe, then boom, you hit them with the unexpected. And trust me, watching your enemies panic as they try to escape the slowing effects of the phasing arrow is pure satisfaction. It's like watching someone realize they've walked into a spider web. There's just no easy way out. Alright, let's talk about positioning. Positioning with Kainda is like trying to find the perfect spot to sit in a crowded room. You don't want to be too close to the door, but you also don't want to be stuck in a corner. With Kainda, you want to be sneaky but not predictable. Find those sweet spots on the map where you can ambush your enemies, like a ninja hiding in the shadows. And trust me, nothing's more satisfying than popping out of nowhere and taking down an enemy who thought they were safe. It's like when you're about to eat the last slice of pizza, and your friend suddenly snatches it. But in this case, you're the one doing the snatching, and the pizza is your enemy's HP bar. Kainda's not just about sneaking around, though. You've also got to know when to go full-on aggressive. Think of it like when you've been holding in a sneeze for too long, you just gotta let it out. There are moments when you need to charge in and make your presence known. Kainda's kit lets you be the aggressor, but you've got to pick your battles. If you go in guns blazing every time, you'll end up like that one guy who always gets kicked out of the party for being too rowdy. Don't be that guy. So, here's a little tip, think of Kainda as your alter ego. One moment, you're cool and collected, lurking in the shadows. The next, you're like, surprise, suckers, and all your enemies are running scared. It's all about balance, my friends. Balance like a cat walking on a fence, or like you trying not to spill your drink at a party. Alright, let's switch gears and talk about map awareness. You've got to know your surroundings better than you know the back of your hand. Remember that one time you got lost in your own neighborhood? Yeah, don't let that happen in BLOODSTRIKE. Kainda excels when you know where everyone is and where they're likely to go. It's like being a mind reader, but instead of guessing what someone wants for dinner, you're predicting their next move. And trust me, it's way more satisfying. And don't forget about communication. Playing Kainda without talking to your team is like trying to build IKEA furniture without the instructions. You might get there eventually, but it's gonna be a mess. So, make sure you're calling out enemy positions and coordinating with your team. If you don't, you might end up looking like that one friend who insists they don't need directions and then drives in circles for an hour. Now, let's get real for a second. If you want to master Kainda, you've got to practice. I know, practice sounds boring. But think of it this way, practicing with Kainda is like leveling up in real life. The more you practice, the better you get. And before you know it, you'll be pulling off moves that'll make your friends go, "Wait, how did you do that?" Plus, practice gives you an excuse to play more BLOODSTRIKE, and who doesn't want that? Just don't forget to take breaks. I mean, we all love gaming, but nobody wants to turn into a zombie from staring at the screen too long. Unless you're into that kind of thing, no judgment here. So there you have it, guys. That's how you master Kainda in BLOODSTRIKE. Remember, it's all about timing, positioning, knowing when to go aggressive, and, of course, practice. And hey, if you stick with it, you'll be slashing through your enemies like a true ninja in no time. Thanks for sticking around. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And let me know how your Kainda gameplay is going in the comments below. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, keep slicing and dicing in BLOODSTRIKE.